Hey, I'm Tia, and welcome to my channel. As you can see by the title, we're going to go to a couple of big box stores. I'm going to bring you guys with me, and we're going to look at the plants, and I'll show you what I do when I bring them home. Let's get started. So as you can see, at the Lowe's, they didn't have much, but I did find 3 plants that I liked, and I'm going to show you guys them, and I'm going to show you what I do once I get them home. One of the plants that I seen that I absolutely loved, because my son tells me that I need to add some color to my plant collection, is I got 2 begonias, and then I got another plant, and I'm going to show you guys that in just a second. But isn't this begonia absolutely adorable? It's a little rough because it was again at a big box store, but it was only $6.78. And I think I can get it back to its full glory and beauty. I really, really do. This is the, oh, it just says the begonia. I'll look it up and I'll tag it right here what kind of begonia it is. But it is absolutely adorable. The red with that dark purplish color in the middle. So, so pretty. So, this is one of the guys that we got while we were at Lowe's. And then I got this begonia as well. Let's see if it says what kind of begonia. This one is one of the Coastal Farms. I believe that one was a Coastal Farms as well. And it doesn't say what kind of begonia this is either. I just know that it is. And then this one is like a light purple and gray. It is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I think that I like this one the most, but I got that one because I like that color too. But this one is, like I said, gorgeous to me. And then the last plant we got from Lowe's is this big guy. It is fabulous. So I do not know the name of this one, but it is on here. And this right here is going to be the name of that begonia. I'm sorry, that ivory. And it is so huge. It was so pretty. And I just couldn't leave it at the store. It is just look at those leaves. Gorgeous, gorgeous plant. I had to bring it home. I'm going to go ahead and get these guys cleaned up, get them in their containers to sit for a while so we can make sure they don't have any pests and all that good stuff. We're going to do some pest prevention, and I'm super excited to get this done with you guys. So we're going to start with this fella because he needs a little bit of work. All the plants that I got was really, really dry. So it's a good time to go ahead and use some of the systemic granules to make sure that we go ahead and get this plant back up and running in its full glory, like I said. So I'm going to take a swig of water and we're going to go ahead and get this one started. A couple of swigs. I snuck in 2 extra. So we're going to cut this one off. Some people let the leaves that are dying die off on their own. I'm not one of those people. I prefer to cut it off. So this one, because this leaf isn't like horrible, it was just half of the leaf, I cut off the crispy parts because it's only gonna mess up the rest of the leaf. So I just take it off. That's what I do. So those are all the crispy parts that were on here. Let me see. So it seems pretty good. We're going to go ahead, take some of those systemic granules, if it lets me. There we go. And we're going to shake some right down into the soil. We're going to knock it around because I put a nice amount and I did not mean to. And then this is the neem oil spray that's online. I got it maybe 2 years ago, and I've been using this bottle to make my own neem oil spray. If you guys would like the recipe that I use, comment below, let me know, and I'd love to make a video showing you. We're going to go ahead and shake it up because I do actually have neem oil in here. So I got that. We're just going to spray this guy really, really good. Really, really good. The fronts, the bottoms of the leaves. We're going to spray every single little inch of this guy. And sometimes I guess I overspray, but I would rather overspray than underspray, if you know what I mean. I'm going to take my microfiber glove and I'm going to go ahead and wipe this guy down. We're going to send him over to the side for now. So we got everything on him. We're going to let it sit on him for a little bit, and we're going to move on to the next plant. Let's see if it has any crispies. I see maybe two. I did look these plants over really, really good in the store. I'm the queen of pulling a plant out of his pot to check out the roots, make sure everything is good in there. I do that just to make sure there's no root rot. You never really know with a big box store. Well, with anybody really. Gotta make sure you check. I always do. I do have a couple of new plants coming in next week. They'll be shipped in. I got them from Palm Street. We're gonna do another review, and I hope you guys enjoy to come back and check that out. I'm gonna shake some in here. That was a clump. We're gonna lift these leaves up and shake some on that side. Here we go. And then we're gonna take that same neem oil, shake it up again, and give it a good spray. This one has a lot of leaves, so gotta make sure we get all of the tops and all of the bottoms. And again, it's because it's such a nice size plant. This one is. It's gorgeous. I feel like it's going to grow and be absolutely fabulous in no time. And I do make sure to spray enough so that we can get all the leaves. And then we're going to sit this guy over to the side as well so that it can soak in. I do put a little bit of alcohol in here just to make sure if there are any live bugs. I put a little bit of alcohol and a little bit of peroxide. And when I say a little, I mean a very little. Again, if you want to know the recipe, just pop down below, leave me a comment, let me know, and I'll get that video up and running for you guys. But for the most part, I put that in there just again because if there are any live bugs, they won't be live for long. So that guy, he should be pretty good. I'm going to take these, move them on over the little crispies, and I'm going to sit her right there. And then I'm going to take this guy back, spray it down one more time, make sure I get everything really, really good. It's one more leaf that has a little crisp on it. I'm going to go ahead and take that guy off. There we go. I took half of it, not the whole thing. And just spray it down one more time. Then I'm going to take my microfiber gloves. And we're going to go ahead and give him a good wipe down. And I just rub the leaves, get some of that excess off because you don't want your leaves. I don't want any of my leaves. Some leaves are more sensitive than others, but I prefer to just wipe them down and get the excess off so that we won't have issues with wilted leaves or anything like that. And I rub the top and the bottom at the same time. So you just take your pointer finger and your thumb and you just give it a good wipe from the back and the front. You make sure you hit the stem as well. I don't think I hit you. I didn't hit his stem. There we go. We're going to rub that leaf, hit that stem, rub this leaf. This leaf is really, really pretty. Here's another really pretty leaf. It's a little one, so it's new. And hopefully all of them can grow and be absolutely beautiful now that they're in my care. Ooh, a little piece ripped off. That sucks. I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to do that to you. That was a little crispy. And then we're going to do the same with this big leaf. I'm assuming this is one of the older leaves. I'm going to go ahead and trim some of this excess off of here of crisp. I do not like crispy leaves. If you don't mind, you can leave it on yours. But for my plants, I make sure to cut any of the crispies off. So now he has been given his systemic granules. We have done my little cocktail spray. And the only thing left to do is give this guy a little water because, like I said, they were kind of thirsty in the store. Nobody has been watered, I don't think, for a while. I went to the store and they put Christmas stuff where I was expecting to find some of the tropical plants, but we found these and that was fine. If you guys like the store runs of me when I go get some of my big box store plants, if you guys like that video, let me know. I have no problem with making more of those videos for you guys. This fella, we're gonna go ahead and do the same. Wipe the leaves down. Some of these leaves are absolutely beautiful. I don't know if this leaf is gonna make it, so we're gonna cut it off. It's another leaf down here that is looking pretty wilted. We're gonna take that off as well. Anytime a plant has dying leaves or anything, any kind of distress, I try to get rid of it because from what I've researched, it can cause pests. I'm not 100% sure if it's true because I've always just trimmed my leaves, but I haven't had any pests, knock on wood, as of yet. So I'm praying that I don't. Well, I can't say that because at my house I haven't had any pests. Right now at my office, because I haven't been able to do this treatment in such a long time on those plants, I do have a plant right now with thrips, and I'm thinking I may just throw him away. Let me know down below if you guys want to come with me and see if we can get that guy back up and running and get rid of the thrips. This plant has a lot of leaves. I don't want to crunch them or crush them all. I may not be able to wipe it like I've done with that plant because it has so little leaves. We're going to go ahead and take our water and give this guy a little bit of water so he won't be thirsty anymore. Seemed like a nice soil mix. The water ran through fairly quickly, so I won't be seeing any issues with root rot, and that's a wonderful thing. Sometimes, the mix the big box stores use for their plants is not the same mix that should be used for a house because it's not as well draining, but this one seemed pretty nice and pretty good. I think I see another dead leaf in here. I'm going to just pull him out. Try not to have anything dead in there. Nothing at all. Okay. So that's this fella. I'm going to go ahead and sit him right over there as well. And now we're going to get to the big guy. So same thing applies to him. We're going to take him. We're going to sit him in here. We're going to get any dead or crisping leaves. And then we're going to go ahead, put some systemic granules, hit him with this, and try to see how many leaves we can wipe. I don't really hang my plants. I keep these just in case, like for later, once my Hoyas get so big that I decide that I want to hang them. But as of right now, I don't. So I'm going to go ahead and take this off. If it lets me. There we go. There goes that one. Go ahead and move you around a little bit, buddy. There we go. Pull that up. There we go. So I got all three off. We're going to sit that over to the side. Well, it fell on the floor. We're going to go ahead and move some of these leaves up. Up, 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 up. Oh, so many leaves. They're everywhere. Absolutely love that. Oh, got to open that up a little more. Shake that down in there. Get that on there. Gonna go down in the middle. Shake a little here. And we're gonna put a little on this side because it's a nice size pot. I know the water is gonna get hit it and it's gonna go all the way through, but I am a better safe than sorry person. I do, like I said, so far in the 3 years that I have been collecting my plants, I haven't had any outbreaks, not one. So I'd rather be safe than sorry. I really would. These little, I'm assuming these are like little flowers that come. They're kind of cute. Kind of like it. I do. We're going to move these guys because this guy is pretty big. We're going to sit him right over there on the side. Going to sit the other one right over here on the side. And then we're going to push him in some more. Give him some space. He said he is too big to be locked over here with me. So there we go. And now we're going to shake, 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 and spray, spray, spray. And spray it good because this fella has a lot of leaves. And I don't want to miss any of them. Push that over. Then we're going to soak this side. Make sure we're getting them bottom leaves. I know it seems like a lot, but I don't mind spending a couple of bucks just to make sure I don't end up with pests. Pests really scare me. I have watched a lot of YouTube videos, and some of the videos I've seen and some of the outbreaks some people have had, it makes me very cautious. One of big box stores plants, period. I quarantine them all, and I do them all the same way when I first get them. But I just want to make sure there's no bugs at all. I'm gonna go ahead and let that sit on there a little bit. And when I say this fella is dry, I mean he has barely any water in there. So a good drink he is going to appreciate for sure. Going to take the same gloves that I had previously. And we're just gonna give these leaves a good wipe. I won't hit every single leaf. It's unrealistic. Um, but I'm gonna do my best to get as many as possible so that there is not too much um moisture still left on the leaves for when I put them in their bin. I'm gonna stick them in a bin, stick some light on them, and let them sit in there for about a week or two just to make sure again there are no pests. Gonna wipe, wipe, wipe. These leaves, some of them are like this really light color. I don't know if you can see it, but these ones, I'm assuming these are like the newer leaves. They're like a lighter color. And then you have some that's like this really dark black, like black color and with a touch of green. It's absolutely beautiful. It really is. Wipe those leaves really good. This leaf doesn't look the best, but it's just a bent leaf. It's not crispy or anything. So I'm going to go ahead and let it stay. I think that was dirt. Now I'm going to look at the bottom of the leaves a little because I had a slight scare. We're going to turn him. There we go. Hit those leaves. Hit these leaves. This plant is so pretty to me. I don't know why. It has like a pinkish stem with light and dark green and black. It's just different and beautiful, really. There we go. Probably gonna propagate this and make maybe one or two plants to sell on my Etsy shop. I may even add it to my cuttings list because I do sell mystery cutting boxes. I think I will. Gonna go ahead and get them wiped down. Have you guys ever bought a mystery cutting box? I actually started my full on plant journey with the mystery cutting box. I initially bought a pothos because it reminded me of my mom and my grandma who had passed away. But then I decided maybe 2 months later, once I hadn't killed the pothos, I decided to go ahead and try a mystery box. and I got so many goodies on there. And I watched YouTube videos, I researched, I did a lot of work to make sure I was able to keep those guys alive, and I did. And then, before you knew it, I turned into a full-on plant addict, and now I have probably a little over 300 to 400 plants. I know, sounds crazy to say when I say it out loud, but I know people that have thousands of plants, so I don't feel that bad with my little 300. This leaf is ripped, so we're going to take that guy off. If you aren't willing to take the time to wipe your leaves, make sure do some type of pest prevention, you will end up regretting it later. A lot of people be like, "Oh, you're so tedious. Why do you sit and wipe the leaves and spend so much time wiping leaves?" Because every month I go through and wipe the leaves of 300 plus plants, and people will be like, "That it just doesn't make sense," but it makes perfect sense to me because one, I love it. It's like my number one favorite thing to do when I'm not working on plants. Believe it or not, I'm just like you on YouTube looking at plant videos and seeing what's new. But as far as like making sure I take care of my plants, I do not have a problem with it. I actually love it. So that's how come I have the time and energy to sit and wipe probably 100 leaves. I do not mind. I do not mind. Here we go. So this was our Lowe's haul. I'm gonna go ahead get them put up in their container. Um, if you guys have any questions, leave the comments below. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.